Okay, welcome everyone to another episode of BA11TV. I think it's season 2, episode 9, and I'm delighted to be rejoined by Joe O'Loughlin. Joe, how are you doing?
Yes, mate, I'm good. And yourself?
Well, brilliant. I love the news that obviously fortuitously we've been able to pick up your signing due to the run-up in coming to the end of the season. Coincidentally, as your news of leaving Tiverton came in, Twitter went down. Trying to work out if they're both correlated or not.
Yeah, well, maybe the Froome faithful, putting it down a few too many tweets, but I doubt it. I certainly doubt it.
It might just be Danny sending it to all his mates.
Maybe, yeah. Or too many Hollis, too many tweets or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
John O'Loughlin, Man United.
Oh, crazy results yesterday. So Joe, last time our fans would have seen you, obviously, it was very mixed emotions in that playoff semi-final last season. You scored, probably without creating any doubt, one of the best goals you ever score. Absolutely fantastic goal. And then to be met with obviously the disappointment of being obviously losing that semi-final. How did that feel, sort of leaving after that note?
Yeah, it was on a bitter note because everyone around the club was quite set on us get promoted. We all thought around the change room and obviously around the club that we were destined to go up. Sort of, if it weren't for Parkway surge them last 15-16 games of the season, then I think we'd have been banked to go up. But then we went into the playoff final, playoff semi, full of confidence, and we just wasn't our night, unfortunately. And it was a shame because we had such a good season, and to sort of fall short then was disappointing. And obviously leaving after that didn't feel right, but it was a step in my career that I decided to make, and
Well, I don't think anyone at the club begrudges the move. This is you coming back sort of part of your 5th season with the club, but also those 4 seasons before, we've seen you sort of develop in your game, your stature, your strength, the way that you play. We were talking just before we started recording that obviously 102 games for the club. I don't think anyone can hold that against you to take that step up. That's what every player should be looking to do. But also, more importantly, 10 goals as well. That's 1 in 10. You can't really knock that, can you?
Yeah, when you said that, to you, I'd take that. A few assists alongside it. So, I take 10 goals. I had a few more, this season at the end of this season. But 10 in, or 1 every 10. That's not too bad for a left back. So yeah, not too bad.
Oh, definitely. Well, we know that Tealy and Mapstone during their time would have taken 1 a season before the sort of corner routine started working. And then I think we've got some midfielders and strikers that might even be envious of 1 of 10. But yeah,
Kane this season. No, sorry.
Yeah, we don't talk about Kane anymore. No, no, of course we do. Brilliant. But Kane's record at our club was obviously fantastic, phenomenal. Do you mean where he's scoring sort of 1 in 2, 1 in 2.5 games? It's something that he obviously loves the Badgers Hill pitch. That's hopefully he doesn't play against it. So let's just talk about your time at Tiverton very quickly. So they're 12th at the moment. Probably just with the defeat just gone at the weekend, that's kind of ruled themselves out of the sort of playoff hunt realistically. Was that part of your decision sort of to help you make that towards?
No, not really. To be honest, I would have liked to see the season out at Tivy. I don't like to sort of move midway through the season. I was enjoying my time there. And yeah, like you said, we sort of had a push for the playoffs, so then we just went off the ball a bit. We've had quite a few injury suspensions and just sort of fizzled out that playoff push. But no, it wasn't the reason why I left. The reason was solely just because sort of I'm a master's at university, and just the workload's increasing. Obviously in that league, the travel's a lot more than it is in this league, and sort of going down to Tiverton every week and going up to London, I just couldn't sort of manage it alongside my studies, which is my priority at the moment. So that was solely the reason, not because of their league position or anything like that. No.
Brilliant. No, I think we can all understand that, and obviously as Froome, we've benefited from that for a number of years of you studying in Bath.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it something that you're looking forward to sort of see with this now then? Because there still is that sort of hope and that outside chance with our games in hand that we can push for that playoff place at Froome this year.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think it's where Froome should be. Do you know what I mean? We've been there up there sort of the last 3 seasons, and you know, it's been a bit weird sort of seeing Froome mid-table, but obviously with the games in hand and that, we can sort of go up to back into that playoff picture. So yeah, well, that's the goal, that's the aim, that's the reason Greasy's brought me back in for the rest of the season. And like you said, the stars sort of aligned, and hopefully I can contribute and we can get back up to that playoff picture. Yeah.
So you'll be joining a probably slightly different squad to what you remember. A few changes since you were last with us. Obviously a bit of turnaround with players, with people, as you mentioned, Kane, Rex, even sort of more recently with Mike Baker and people like that sort of departing through the club. Does it still feel like you're coming back to a group of lads that you know, that you remember, and feel like you can fit straight back in quite quickly?
Yeah, to be honest, when I found out that Matt Smith isn't coming back, that sort of intrigued me a bit more. I don't have to see him, which is nice. So yeah, that was one of the main reasons. But no, yeah, I get to see. I think Teely's more excited to see my missus than he is me. But it'd be good to see him again.
I'm not sure Teely's missus would like that comment. But
no, but
Mrs. Teal now.
Tell me about it. But no, yeah, it'll be good to see. There's still quite a few boys, and obviously there's you know, a couple of uni boys that are coming as well, which is nice to see that sort of comrades started to cement his place now in the last few games, which is good to see it. Meeks, he's one for the future. Definitely keep your eye on him because he's a top player. So it's good to see sort of a few of them boys integrating in, and a few of the old boys still there. It'll be good to see them for sure. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about that. So Mixie and yourself, sort of with the England setup, how does that work? Sort of through the universities?
Yeah, so the university nominate you to go along to trials. It starts with sort of like regions, so south and north. You have to go through, I think there was 2 trials for the south to sort of you know, condense it down to a main squad, and then that squad went and played against the north, which we won 2-0, and then they pick a main England squad out of that, which will be announced soon, I'm sure. So so yeah, no, it's a good opportunity. Nice to go play at St George's. I've never been there before, so that was nice. And yeah, like I said, the uni team is really good this year, and we got some top players in there, and luckily you're seeing a few of them come through at Froome, which is good.
Well, it would be nice if you did get the full England call up. One for you, 2, and then oh God, I've forgotten his name now. I can see his face, that we had at the club before that we played England futsal. I can't remember his name now. It'll come back to me at some point. I remember just the photo. He was in his nice red England shirt.
Oh yeah,
will come back to me. But yeah. So bordering on that, so Sam Meeks is part of that squad as well. Was that part of the South squad too?
Yeah, he's part of the South squad. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Definitely one to look out for then. Okay,
yeah,
so I'm hoping, obviously we're chatting on Monday night, we're hoping that everything will go through tomorrow, by tomorrow, and that you'll be lining up for tomorrow's game. Straight back into it against Bashley. They're in good form. They've beaten Wimborne 5-0 twice in the last sort of couple of weeks. Something that you're ready for, something you feel prepared for?
Yeah, definitely. Like I've obviously been injured sort of like over the last few months, but I've managed to come back and, you know, get a few appearances with Tivy and play with the uni a bit. So I'm feeling fitter every day. And yeah, like you said, it's a sort of tough one, but it's one that we need to win if we want to get up there in the playoffs. So
and you mentioned sort of dropping down into this division. Do you feel there's a marked difference between the physicality side of it and the team play of it, or is it quite close?
No, there's definitely a difference, but there isn't at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like yeah, obviously the standard of the league above is higher. That you come up against teams who are very good, sort of that top level, but you're also playing teams that we played last year. You know, the sort of the Winchesters, the Parkways are still very similar, and the sort of team we had at Froome last year was, and probably this year as well, was good enough to compete in that league. So yeah, I think any league you play is going to be tough, but obviously it's a league for a reason. So it's the standard's better, some of the players are better, but yeah, I'm looking forward to come down and hopefully I can excel a bit more than I did last time and provide a bit more for the team than I might have done last season. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you need to be 1 in 5 then, don't you? Really?
Yeah, 1 in 5. Yeah, fingers crossed.
We were expecting Gareth Bale-like performances. Now it's just going to be like, I'm going to stand
Yeah,
up front on the
don't push it. Yeah.
left. Well, Joe, it's been brilliant to catch up with you, and welcome back to the club. I'd say I don't think you'll find a Froome fan that's disappointed by this news, and we all look to welcome you there tomorrow. And if I don't see you, enjoy the game, and yeah, all the best.
Beautiful, mate. See you tomorrow. Thank you, mate.